Hello everyone, this is R Wheatley 0206, at least for the rest of today. Tomorrow I'll probably be changing my channel name, and that way I can start the new year off with a new name as well. And that new name is going to be Crime Alley Comics. So anyway, I got a chance to go through some more of my 900 plus comics, and right now I'm just working through, I've separated out the DC and Marvel books, and so I'm trying to go through those. There's a little more DC books in with this than there is Marvel, but so I'm trying to go through a little bit of each so that I have something to show. This is the second group that I've showed on YouTube, so I'll try not to take up too much of your time, but this is going to be my last video for 2019, so I just wanted to get this done and get it up, and we'll go from there. And then tomorrow will be 2020, and we'll continue on. All right, first up I've got Vigilante #1. This book, the cover don't look too bad on it, but when you look at the back of it, the back side of this book looks like crap. I mean, it's all there and everything, but it's not in the greatest of shape. So anyway, let me move some stuff around here. We'll do it this way. Okay. Next up, Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator. Never even heard of that comic book. But it's a cool looking comic book. Interested in reading this. This is #1 from February of '84. Very nice cover. Appears to be in at least I'd say a 9.0. I'd say it's a 9.0. A lot of these books are in pretty good shape, but you know, there's a variety. There's a variety. So it's kind of interesting because there's and I'll be showing you this. Actually, no, it's in the other group that I'm doing right now. There's a book. It's a Looney Tunes book from 1997, and man, that thing is trashed worse than a lot of the books that I've, you know, that come in this that are from the 70s and 80s. So anyway, next up, Wasteland #2. Okay. All right. Talos of the Wilderness Sea. This is #1, DC Special. War of the Gods #4. Decent looking book. It's got a couple of water stains down in here, but other than that it looks pretty decent. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Other than that it looks pretty doggone good. Arion the Immortal #6. And that, yeah. Okay. Now, there was a lot of Doc Savage comics in this. So, there's actually more than what I have here, but they're in the other pile, and I haven't got through that other pile yet. So this is Doc Savage. This is by Denny O'Neil and Adam and oh my god, Adam and Andy Kubert. This is Doc Savage #2. #3. #4. number 11. Which, by the way, the first ones were volume 1. This one's from volume 2, actually. Yeah. Okay. This one is also from volume 2. This is number 12. All right. Kamandi, number 47. This book wasn't in the best of shape. It's complete, but it's got, like you can see up here at the top, a little writing. It's got an A up there in the corner, and it's got big red stamp across his face and chest, and it says discarded. So anyway, this is a Rich Buckler cover. But this book had a significant spine roll in it, so I did get that out of it. And let's see. Kongorilla, which is another comic book I'd never heard of. Number 1. Yeah, number 2. Number 2. Okay, let me situate this just a little bit here. Alright. Got several more to show you. This is a neat one here. Joe Kubert Presents. This is a DC comic, and it's number 1. This is kind of interesting. Hawkman, USS Stevens, Angel, and the Ape. Very cool. This is Robin number 2. And it don't look too bad, but it does have this weird messed up place on the bottom. Looks pretty good there, but if you can see down on, yeah, on this corner, it's got this, next to the 27, it's got this weird spot on it. Just looks really strange. It's all kind of rolled up right there. Just one little spot. Looks like something hit it and kind of rolled it up and tore the paper, but it pulled back out. I don't know. Anyway. Stanley and the Monster, number 1. Yeah. I forget now who the cover artist is on this, but kind of a neat looking book. Superman 685, and I think it's pretty obvious who the artist is on this one. Alex Ross. Very cool book. New Talent Showcase. I did not have any of these. This is number 1. Number 3. If you hear somebody talking in the background, my wife's on the phone downstairs. I can hear her, so I don't know if you guys can or not, but New Talent number, I have no, 4. And again, these books are in really nice shape. The New Teen Titans, number 19. And this, I'm pretty sure, is a George Perez cover. I'm sure Metarog would know. It definitely looks like a George Perez cover. And I'm thinking that's what it was. I know George Perez did a couple of books that was in with these. This is Teen Titan, the new Teen Titans, number 20. This one's not in the best of shape. It's complete, but it does have some definite spine ticks, and you know, but there's no missing pieces to it, so that's awesome. Hang on just a second. I'll flip these over. Trying to keep stuff in some kind of an order. That one doesn't even go in there. Star Trek No-Win Scenario number 73. Star Trek number 17. Firestorm number 31. I think that's from 1988, if I remember right. Very cool book. Now, this book, it had a huge red mark, well, a red X across the entire. You can't see it anymore, but it went from here to here, and from here, well, way up here. And it was kind of an X with a loop on the end of it, so yeah. But luckily, I was able to remove that with my absorbing. I'm sorry, Absorbing. That's this this stuff here. If you can see it, looks and smells like Play-Doh. Soft eraser type material. Definitely smell. I think it's Play-Doh. It's exactly what it smells like. So anyway, that took that big red mark, and I'm talking. It was wide too. It was, you know, it pretty much where it crossed. It pretty much covered his face, you know, because the X kind of went across his face and stuff. But it turned out really good. I'm really glad I got that off of there. Let's see. Detective Comics number 667. The only actual Batman book that came in this 900 plus collection that I bought. The only Batman book. Can you imagine that? Man. Okay, The Phantom number 1. Number 2. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Whoops, got 2. Number 8. And these are all real nice books too. Real nice books. Number 9. Very glad those were in there, because I like the Phantom, and I don't have that many Phantom comics. And what I do have a couple of DC, I think, but then I've got some of the older ones. Who are they from? I don't even remember now. But anyway, I Vampire number 5. Shadow of the Bat. That's cool. Indeed. Well, iVampire number 10. Zero Hour number 2. Superboy number 52. This is a Schaffenberger cover. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Damage number 3. Future's End number 12. Earth 2 number 7. This is a cool looking book. I really like this one. Lots of color. Chain Gang War number 1. And Roots of the Swamp Thing part 5 of 5. This is a, well, it's not a square bound, but it's very thick. Bernie Wrightson. Alright. Okay, that's all the DC I'm going to show. Now I'm going to show what I've kind of been going back and forth. I've got another set of Marvel comics that I need to get bagged and boarded and then put into my program. Once I get that done, then I can show those to you. But I do have some that I got done, and I can show you those now. These are really cool too. Night Mask number 1. Very cool looking cover. Very cool cover. All right. Balder the Brave number 1. Balder the Brave number 2. Let me scoot this around a little. Give myself some room. Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 1. I'm not a huge Deep Space Nine fan. You know, I'm mostly Next Generation, or not Next Generation. I'm mostly the original series. But I did watch Deep Space Nine. They had a couple of really good episodes, but anyway, I think this is the only Deep Space Nine comic that I have. I think. Now, here's a series of comics that are kind of cool. Power Pack number 3. These are from volume 1. Power Pack number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 24. Okay, that's all of those. Okay. Hawkeye #2. Pretty cool looking book. I'm not sure. I don't think I have any Hawkeye comics. Tarzan #2. Well, I do now, I guess, don't I? Tarzan #2. I've got a few of these now. The Vision and the Scarlet Witch. This is #2. #3. #7. #8. That's all of those. Well, as far as I know so far. And then I'm assuming you pronounce this Starriers #2. Okay. RoboCop #8. I think I do have a couple of RoboCop comics. Cull #9. And Black Knight #4. And there you have it. That's what I have gone through out of the 900 plus comics. So I will go through more of those, and when I get, several more of them bagged and boarded and recorded and, whatever else. And I'm doing some cleaning on them as I go. If I find one that needs some stuff done to it, I go ahead and clean them before I rebag and board them. And so that's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of days. One more day left of being off work. So tomorrow will be my last day of vacation, then I'll have to go back to work. So anyway, I want to try to get, as much of this done as I can tonight and tomorrow. So hopefully I can put up another video tomorrow with more of this, with part 3, and also with my new channel name. So I'll probably do that in the morning if I can figure out how. I know you got to go back into your Google account to change your name, so hopefully that won't be too much of a disaster, and we'll get that done in the morning, and we'll go from there. So with that, I will let you I can't even talk, but I will let you guys go, is what I was trying to say. I don't know what language it was trying to come out, but anyway, hope everybody has a great new year. Be good out there tonight around midnight, because there's going to be a lot of crazy people out. So take care. Happy New Year. And I hope everything goes well for everybody in the upcoming 2020 year. And I hope things get... who was it? Somebody else just done a video yesterday and said that was their last video. And I was like, man, that really... I hate that. I really hate that people are leaving YouTube because of this this COPPA scare. But I get it. I get it. At the same time, it's just a shame that we're losing good channels because YouTube got in trouble for something that they were doing that we had no control over, and now we have to suffer for it. But I get it. I get it. So anyway, I'm going to press on because I feel like what I'm doing is I feel like my stuff is marked correctly according to COPPA's rules. YouTube has now put out another video that kind of confirms that as well, because their latest video, well, I think it's their latest, it came out maybe a week ago, states, you know, it breaks it down a little better, and she basically tells you, you know, if you're doing this on your channel, that does not mean it's meant for children, you know, just because you're doing comic books or what. But if you go back and listen to that, or go back and check out that video, it will definitely give you more information that hopefully will set your mind at ease about keeping your channel going. So with that, I'm going to let everybody go, and we'll see you all next year.